What happens when a football career suddenly stops, but the money still has to survive for 40 or 50 years? A 27-year-old superstar from France earns more in a week than most people see in years. His name is Kylian Mbappe. But here is the real question most fans never think about. Is his wealth built only on football, or is there a system quietly growing in the background that keeps making money even when he is not on the pitch? Because in modern football, the biggest secret is this: real wealth is not built on salary. It is built on structure, ownership, and control. In this video, we shall discuss how Mbappe builds long-term wealth through football income, brand deals, image rights, and investments that continue beyond his playing career. Let's get started. 1. From football talent to financial asset. Mbappe's journey begins like every football dream, but quickly transforms into something much bigger than sport. At Monaco, he was not just seen as a young striker with speed, he was treated as a rising financial asset whose value increased with every match. In modern football economics, a player is not only judged by goals, but by future market value, transfer potential, and commercial influence. That means every performance becomes a financial signal. By the time Mbappe entered the global spotlight, he was already part of a system where talent converts directly into valuation, and valuation becomes leverage in negotiations that shape long-term wealth. This is why young players are often surrounded by scouts, analysts, and advisors who treat them like investments instead of athletes. The football world operates like a trading market where human performance becomes a measurable financial product. Even minor improvements in speed, finishing, or consistency can shift millions in perceived value. This early valuation stage is where wealth foundations are actually created. 2. PSG era and the reality of high income pressure. When Mbappe moved into the PSG environment, everything changed in scale. The salaries became massive, the bonuses increased, and the spotlight turned global. On paper, this looks like ultimate financial success. But in reality, high-income environments often create invisible pressure instead of freedom. Because when money flows through a single structure, like a club contract, it comes with conditions, expectations, and limitations. Even the most talented players can feel trapped inside systems that control timing, decisions, and career direction. Mbappe's PSG years represent this paradox clearly: extraordinary earnings on one side, but limited control over long-term sporting destiny on the other. 3. Endorsements, the first layer of independent wealth. Outside football contracts, Mbappe's financial world expands through global endorsements, and this is where his wealth begins to detach from pure sport. Brands like Nike, Hublot, Dior, and major gaming franchises invest in him not because of match results, but because of his global identity. This changes everything. Because now his income is not only tied to performance, but to reputation, influence, and cultural presence. These deals generate millions even when no match is played. This is the first real sign of wealth survival beyond football, where money starts coming from image instead of action, and from identity instead of physical output. These partnerships also scale globally, meaning his earning power is not limited to one league or one country. His brand travels across continents instantly, which multiplies commercial value without physical effort. This is how modern athletes begin building income systems that function like businesses rather than jobs. 4. Image rights and the business of being Mbappe. One of the most powerful yet less visible parts of Mbappe's financial structure is his image rights. In simple terms, his name, face, and identity become a product that can be licensed, used, and monetized across industries. This includes advertising campaigns, global marketing deals, digital content, and sports branding ecosystems. Once this system is activated, the player is no longer just an employee of a club. He becomes a business entity. This is where modern athlete wealth evolves. Because while football careers end, brand identity does not. And Mbappe's image is already positioned as a long-term commercial asset that can generate income long after retirement. The real power of image rights is scalability. A single image or campaign can be reused across multiple markets, generating recurring income streams without repeated effort. This creates a financial model similar to intellectual property ownership, where one identity produces continuous value over time. It is one of the strongest foundations for post-career stability in modern sports economics. 5. Investments and ownership thinking. Beyond contracts and branding, Mbappe's financial structure also connects to investment thinking and ownership-based wealth. Reports and financial analysis suggest involvement in business structures that go beyond football earnings, including equity-linked opportunities, sports investments, and commercial partnerships. This is where wealth begins to separate from income completely. Because income depends on activity, but ownership depends on assets. When an athlete starts owning parts of businesses, ventures, or rights, their financial future no longer depends only on performance. It depends on systems that continue to grow independently of their physical career. Ownership also introduces compounding effects, where value increases over time without direct labor input. Even small equity positions can become significant if the business grows globally. This shift from earning to owning is what separates temporary wealth from generational wealth. 6. The psychology of money and control. Behind all of this is a deeper layer that most people ignore: financial psychology. Mbappe's career has been shaped not only by talent, but by pressure from clubs, national expectations, advisors, and market forces. In such environments, money is never just money. It becomes control, negotiation, and identity. Every decision carries emotional weight. Stay here or move there. Accept stability or chase ambition. Secure income or protect freedom. These choices define not just a career, but the structure of long-term wealth. And the key lesson here is simple: without control, even the highest income can become unstable over time. This is why many high earners struggle after peak performance periods. They make decisions under pressure rather than strategy. Over time, this creates financial systems that look strong but lack resilience. 7. Why wealth without structure always fails. The football world is full of examples where players earn huge salaries but struggle later in life. The reason is not lack of money, but lack of structure. When income rises faster than financial planning, lifestyle grows automatically, but assets do not. That creates dependency on continuous earnings. Mbappe's financial ecosystem shows the opposite direction. Instead of only increasing spending power, his system is built around multiple income layers that reduce dependency on any single source. This structure protects him from sudden financial shock or career interruption. It also ensures that even if one income stream weakens, others continue supporting the overall system. This is the fundamental principle of modern wealth survival. Diversification is not optional, it is essential. 8. The real wealth formula behind Mbappe's system. If we simplify everything, Mbappe's wealth structure is built on 4 layers working together. The first layer is football salary, which is active income. The second layer is endorsements, which turn fame into brand money. The third layer is image rights, which monetize identity itself. And the fourth layer is investments and ownership, which build long-term financial independence. Only one of these layers stops when football stops. The other 3 can continue for years or even decades. That is the real difference between earning money and building a financial system that survives life transitions. This layered structure also creates resilience against uncertainty, which is one of the most important factors in long-term financial planning. Instead of relying on one peak income period, the system spreads risk across multiple revenue engines. 9. What this means for you in real life. Now remove football completely and the same structure applies to everyday life. If your income depends on only one source, your financial life behaves like a single-player system. But when you start building multiple income layers, skills, digital work, investments, or personal branding, you slowly shift from dependency to independence. The key idea is not to earn more blindly, but to build systems that continue without constant effort. That is how financial stability is created in the modern world, and that is exactly what Mbappe's structure represents at a global scale. This mindset also changes how you view time, because time becomes a tool for building assets rather than just earning wages. Over time, this shift completely changes financial outcomes. Kylian Mbappe's journey shows that real wealth is not only about football success, but about systems that keep working even after the game ends. Salary gives income, but structure creates real freedom. Endorsements, image rights, and investments turn talent into long-term financial security and stability. If you understand this shift, you can start building your own income system today. Focus on ownership, not just earnings, and think beyond active work. If this video helped you, like, share, and subscribe for more content.